Hello there, and welcome back to the new lesson. It is so nice to have you here with me today. Whether you are driving to work, relaxing at home, or just taking a short break from your busy day, I hope you are feeling comfortable and ready to listen. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ryan, and this is a space where we practice English listening and speaking skills together using natural, everyday speech. We don't do boring grammar drills here. We just talk, like friends. Today, we are going to talk about something very close to my heart, and probably yours too if you are listening to this channel. We are going to explore the big question: why is learning English actually important? I know, you probably hear this all the time from teachers. It's good for your future. But today, I want to get personal. I want to share some real stories and my honest opinions about how this language has changed my life and how it might change yours. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee, find a cozy spot, and let's just have a conversation about it. First of all, I want to be completely honest with you. When I first started learning English seriously, I didn't do it because I loved the grammar. Oh no, I absolutely hated memorizing verb tables. I remember sitting in a small, crowded classroom years ago, and my teacher asked me a simple question about the weather. I knew the answer in my head, but the moment I opened my mouth, my mind went completely blank. It was like my brain had a traffic jam, and all the English words were stuck in the tunnel, honking their horns but unable to move. It was so embarrassing. Back then, my motivation was simply, I want to pass the test. That was it. My reason was small and kind of boring. However, after that experience, something shifted. I started thinking, why am I actually doing this? Is it just for a piece of paper? And that's when I discovered the real, living reasons why this skill matters. It wasn't about the past failures in that classroom. It was about the future possibilities. And that's what I want to share with you today. The first big change happened when I traveled abroad for the first time. Before that trip, I was nervous. Really nervous. I kept imagining myself getting lost at the airport or ordering the wrong food at a restaurant because I couldn't read the menu. But then, something wonderful happened. I was in a small cafe in a foreign city, and the waiter didn't speak my native language at all. So, I took a deep breath, and I just said, "One coffee, please," to stay. It was such a simple sentence, but the smile he gave me was huge. He understood me, and I understood him. In that moment, English wasn't a school subject anymore. It was a bridge. It connected two people who would otherwise just be strangers looking at each other awkwardly. That's the first big reason: connection. Without English, traveling can feel like watching a movie with the sound turned off. You see the sights, but you miss the story. With English, you can hear the story, and sometimes, you even become part of it. Then, after that trip, I started paying attention to my daily life here at home. And honestly, English is everywhere, even if you don't realize it. Just this morning, I was trying to fix the settings on my Wi-Fi router. The instructions were only in English and some technical Chinese symbols I couldn't read. If I hadn't understood the words reset and network key, I would have had to call a technician and wait for 2 hours. That's a small example, but it shows how practical it is. It saves you time. It gives you independence. Compare that to 10 or 15 years ago. Back then, if you needed to research something for school or work, you were limited to the books available in your local library or your own language. Now, because I can read in English, the entire internet is my library. I can learn how to cook a new recipe from a chef in London. I'll learn how to fix my bike from a mechanic in Australia. That power is incredible. Of course, it's not just about travel or fixing gadgets. It's also about entertainment and, let's be honest, feeling cool star. I have this funny story. I have a friend who loves American movies. For years, he watched everything with subtitles in our native language. He would laugh a second late because he was reading the joke, not hearing it. One day, he decided to turn off the subtitles and just listen. He told me that for the first 10 minutes, his brain felt like it was doing a heavy workout at the gym. But then, he heard the actor say a line in a sarcastic tone, and he understood the feeling behind the words without needing the translation. He said it was like the movie suddenly changed from black and white to color. That's the difference between reading a translation and feeling the original performance. You lose the actor's true voice if you only read the text. Another area where I see a huge difference is in my career. I'm not a CEO or anything like that, but in my office, we work with people from different countries. A few months ago, a client from Germany visited us. My colleague, who is brilliant at his job but struggles with speaking English, had to let me do all the talking. After the meeting, he looked a bit sad and said, "I have all the ideas, but you have the voice." That really stuck with me. It made me realize that knowing English isn't just about being smart. It's about having confidence. When you can express your opinion clearly, people listen to you differently. They see you as a leader, not just a follower. In the future, I believe this will become even more important. The world isn't getting bigger. It's getting closer. The jobs of tomorrow will likely involve video calls with people from 3 different continents before lunchtime. So, let's compare. The bad side of not knowing English. It's a feeling of limitation. It's that small sigh you let out when you see a great job opportunity but the requirement says fluent English required. It's the frustration of not being able to explain how you really feel to a new international friend. The good side, it's freedom. It's the confidence to book a flight to anywhere on the map because you know you can handle yourself at the airport. It's the joy of laughing at a joke in a YouTube video at the exact same time as the rest of the world. I know it can be hard. Believe me, I have days where I still mix up words or forget the simplest vocabulary. It happens to everyone. But please remember that my story started with a shy student who couldn't speak about the weather. And now, I'm here, talking to thousands of you all around the globe. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. And that brings us to the end of our little chat for today. I hope this didn't feel like a lecture, but more like a gentle reminder of why you are doing this amazing work. Every word you learn, every video you watch, it's another step on that bridge I was talking about earlier. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you enjoyed listening and want to practice more, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next conversation. It really helps the channel grow and helps more learners like us find a place to practice. Until next time, keep listening, keep speaking, and please, be kind to yourself on this journey. It's not a race, it's a walk. I'll talk to you very soon. Take care.